Hello everyone, Dr. James Randolph here. It's PT time, so let's talk about running injuries and what can be done to address certain issues. Oftentimes, knee pain with running can be the result of a hip girdle weakness, and although running is a great exercise, it doesn't fully target problem areas such as a relatively weak hip girdle. Now, I'm not saying someone's necessarily weak, but perhaps one hip is less strong compared to the opposite side. This can lead to problems such as increased valgus stress at the knee, which can lead to patellar maltracking, or general muscle fatigue with subsequent breakdown of running mechanics. Here's a great exercise to target that hip girdle. Coming into a side plank position, hold that side plank and raise your top leg up in the air and return. Try not to let your hips drop while lifting your top leg. Aim for 2 sets of 10 repetitions. Perform this on the opposite side as well and see if there's a substantial difference in strength between one leg and the other. Individuals will tend to notice one side is easier than the other, so work on this to gain symmetry. Stretching and maintaining flexibility can be equally important. It's not uncommon for runners to experience pain or pinching in the front of the hip. One exercise to target this is a hip flexor stretch. Start on a raised surface such as a bed. Starting with both knees bent, drop one leg off to the floor until a good stretch is felt in the front or anterior part of the hip and return. Again, aim for 2 sets of 10 repetitions as tolerated. A weight can be added to the foot to enhance this stretch. Another stretch I'll utilize for anterior hip pain is quadricep stretching. Laying on my stomach, I use a strap to stretch those quadriceps to comfort. If you don't have a strap, a dog leash or bed sheet also works. Placing a roll under the knee enhances this stretch by adding those hip flexors. Try working on this for at least 3 minutes to give those fibers time to stretch. And finally, for hamstring strains, this is an injury that tends to occur during the eccentric loading phase of running. The hamstrings work to decelerate the knee as the knee extends to prepare for the loading phase. So eccentric hamstring strengthening has been shown to be effective in preventing this type of injury. Nordic curls are a great way to work on this. Start in a tall kneel position. You can use a partner to help secure your feet. Next, bend forward at the knees as far as you can before you have to catch yourself with your hands and return. Don't worry about trying to pull yourself back upright. Instead, concentrate on the eccentric loading phase through as much of the range as possible. Aim for 2 sets of 10 repetitions. Now, if you have pain while running, exercise may only be part of the equation for recovery, and you should seek out advice from a professional, such as a physical therapist or your physician, to help get to the root of the problem. I hope you enjoy this video. As always, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more tips on physical therapy, health, and wellness.